So which side of the lane should we ride? What do you think? This side of the lane? Closest to the centre? Or do you think we should ride this side of the lane, the furthest from the centre?
Here we go again. Trying hard but you wanna be my friend. Ain't no place to hide, ain't no one to run to. Here we go again. Call my bluff, I'ma be here till the end. I'm the one you ride, I'm the one you ride to. If you
Couple of boys beating out to the music there, and with their Bluetooth speaker, been drinking, loving each other, loving life. Good on them. Good to see them happy, but they're drunk. Oh, he's going to have a leak in the middle of the street. Today I wanted to talk about a problem that many new riders have asked me about, and that is, when you ride in your lane, where should you ride? And I think this is a good example with those two bikes in front of me. Of course, I'm riding in Japan, so opposite to America, so please bear with me when I say that, but the riding in the lane should be the same position. As you'll see, I'm riding on the left-hand side of the lane, closest to the middle. And there's a reason I do that. Now, this bike in front of me is riding in the centre. I don't like riding in the centre because it's where a lot of the cars drop their oil and their gunk on the road. So I just like to stay away from the centre. So where should I ride? Here? Or should I ride here? That's the question. On the right hand side of the lane, so you're giving yourself more gap between you and the cars on the other side or in the other lane, or should I ride here so I'm closer? Just thinking for a few seconds, you would think that the other side or over here would be the safest place to ride, but for me it's the worst place to ride. First off, I only get a little bit of area that if a car is coming close to escape to. I don't have far, maybe 1.5 meters, and I'd hit that wall there, so I can't get away very far. On this side of the lane, if a car is coming close, I have a huge distance to weave to my right and accelerate away or brake. But there's even a more important part of it for me, and that is, when I'm here, I don't get cars passing me on the inside here. Cars predominantly will not pass me there. Some have, just idiots. They squeeze between me and that gutter there. But that's very, very rare. So when I sit on this side of the lane, I feel much safer. Cars are only going to pass me on the left. Now, also, the danger of sitting on the inside here, where this bike is sitting now, here, I often get cars passing me in this part of the lane. So they come past, they cut through like that, and cut me off. Editing my... Look, what are you doing? For any new riders that are out there, my best suggestion is you ride not on this side of the lane, you ride on the wheel closest to your centre. It's the safest. You won't get cars, or you shouldn't get cars coming on the inside on your right. You have heaps of way to... So I want to get over, this car's coming a bit fast up on me. I want to turn left here. You've got heaps of area to escape. If someone does get close, And cars will not cut you off changing lanes because they've got to go round you rather than, no, I've got plenty of area between him, I'll just cut in front. So that's on a 2-lane road. So what do I suggest on a single lane road like we're on now? My suggestion is no different. And why is that? If I sit on this side, oh, let me show you. If I sit on this side of the lane here, you might think again, oh, that's pretty safe, because cars going the other way or the other direction are a long way away from me. But actually it's not. The cars will try and overpass me because they see a gap here between me and the other car. The number of cars when I sit here who have come round me like that just to gain one bike's distance in front is absolutely crazy, and it happens again and again and again. So my suggestion is, if you're on a single lane road, still sit on the tyre mark closest to the centre of the road. Now there's another reason we don't sit in the centre, not just the oils. Is because the driver even sometimes doesn't see you. When I sit here, look, I'm looking right at the driver in front of me through his rearview mirror. My headlight's on, my LEDs are on, and he can see me, that reflection going straight forward and into his eyes, and he knows I'm sitting here. It's the safest place behind a car, and it's the safest place watching down the road. I can see every car that's coming down the road towards me, so it's easy to escape if something is happening. I can see everything that's going on. Watch the car in front, watch the car in front of him and the traffic, and I can watch all the traffic coming the other way. So for me, this is the safest place anyone can ride, and I would suggest anybody who's wondering to think about it carefully. Let me just show you one. Oh, look, Porsche. I thought about these Porsches. They're not so popular. Panorama? Panamera? When I first saw them, I hated them. Now the style's growing on me, I actually really like them. And they're cheap used. Now I don't know what the motor is like, what they're like to drive, but recently I really like them. Oh, look at Mount Fuji up there, can you see it? Sometimes the GoPros get the distance wrong and it's hard to see. It absolutely looks beautiful. There's snow on the top and the clouds. Oh, there we have a Shinkansen, the bullet trains. Oh, it's a beautiful morning for a ride. So let's get... What sort of bike have we got here? Is it a Harley? Oh, no, it's a Honda. Look at that. Pebble. Honda... Oh, sorry. I thought it was a T. Honda Rebel. Honda Rebel. Oh, that's a nice bike. Really nice. It looks a lot like the Roadster. That's a nice looking bike. First time I've seen one. Wow, there's nobody in town. Look at this. It's a ghost town. Look at it. Everything is closed. Every shop is closed. It's Saturday night. Can you believe it? Usually there's people walking down this street everywhere. And people. Now there's nobody. It's unbelievable. This is really unbelievable. Now, sometimes, like I said, a car will come between here and the gutter. It's unbelievable. They can't get past me here on the right. They can't overtake me. So they'll try and sneak through here just to get one car space in front. But that is so rare, you don't really have to worry about it. But when it happens, man, does it scare you. So my advice to all the new riders is ride on this outside part of the lane. You can see everything that's happening and everyone can see you. So thanks. I hope that will help the new riders when they're out on the road. Have a great day. Be careful of the virus. But most of all, drive like you know each other. Thanks a lot. See you next episode. Bye bye. Ain't no place to hide, ain't no one to run to. If you don't wanna change, I can help you out. 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 Here we go again. Time is up and I'm calling up my friends. Ain't no wonder why, ain't no wonder right to. Here we go again. Call me up and you wanna be my friend. I'm the one you ride, I'm the one you ride to. If you don't wanna change, ain't no place to hide, ain't no one to run to. If you don't wanna change, I can help you out. 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 Look.